We now come to the third in the set of 4 mitzvot linked to Gemilat Chasadim, and the second Hachnasat group. The first was Hachnasat Orchim, guests. We now have Hachnasat Kallah, also a mitzvah mentioned in Masechet Shabbat Daf Kuf Chaf Zayin Amud Aleph. The mitzvah that is Bein Adam L'Chaveiro. Kallah is a bride. Hachnasat Kallah, with a Chaf Nun Samach Shoresh, which translates as to gather, to collect, to assemble, and in the context of a wedding, to bring in or to take in, would be the translation most appropriate. Because in actuality, from a halachic standpoint, the Chatan brings in the Kallah to his domain, hence the concept of a chuppah. The actual requirement for the fulfillment of the mitzvah of Hachnasat Kallah is the mitzvah of providing the bride and groom with all that they need to marry. The wedding of today is a very expensive undertaking, very often running into the tens of thousands of dollars. For the bride especially, the wedding ceremony, the dress, the flowers, the photographer, the band is a big deal. And for this reason, in almost every Frum Orthodox community, there is a gemach. Gemach, an abbreviation of the words Gemilat Chasadim. And the purpose of the gemach is to provide bridal gowns, veils, shoes on loan where needed for the bride and her family, so that the bride should be able to be her best on this most important day in her life. The city of New York boasts a gemach for housewares for Kallahs in need. A shaitel can cost upwards of $5,000 to $10,000. New York has a gemach that provides the Kallah with a shaitel at a fraction of the actual cost. New York has a gemach for flowers, for centerpieces, and so on and so forth. And there's a gemach for, would you believe, white wedding shoes. Insofar as the actual translation for the mitzvah of Hachnasat Kallah, my prayer, along with Dr. Mindel, translates this as dowering the bride. A dowry is money and property brought in by the woman to her husband when they marry. Fortunately, in the Frum Orthodox world, and all the more so the centrist Orthodox, this aspect of a wedding has been discontinued and replaced, as mentioned earlier, with other aspects of providing for the Chatan and the Kallah who might require such assistance. Both the Koran and the RCA Siddur, published much closer to our times, translate Hachnasat Kallah as, in the one case, helping the needy bride, or alternatively providing for a bride. Although, as mentioned in the blurb from Chabad.org, the mitzvah of Hachnasat Kallah has been expanded to the needs of a Kallah, but also the needs of the Chatan.